Yes, this is now in fact the official video intro of the channel. Anyways, for today's commentary, I want to talk about nostalgia and how it holds us back from trying out new things and or change. In Nostalgia Part 1 I talked about ways to get you the viewer nostalgic, then in Part 2 I talked about how nostalgia affects us. Now, this will most likely be the final nostalgia video that I do on the channel, unless I can think of something to talk about for a Part 4, then expect this to be the final nostalgia video that I do. Also, if you haven't seen parts 1 and 2, there's links to both videos in the description below. Anyways, let's get on with it. So, for an example of what I can use for nostalgia, I'm going to talk about the backlash for lack of split screen in Halo 5. Yeah, if you didn't know, Halo 5 is not going to have split screen at all, and it has to do with hardware limitations, Halo 5's engine, etc., etc. If you understand tech talk, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. So, I'm going to cover not only the nostalgia behind this entire situation, but the reason for it happening at all, and why we just need to accept that and move on. So, for the nostalgia portion of Halo 5 not having split screen, for the guys that are pissed about this, while I understand why, you need to accept the fact that we're now in the year 2015. And in the year 2015, split screen is an obsolete feature. I can't think of any game besides maybe Rocket League and maybe COD, any other game that still uses the feature at all. It's irrelevant now. And considering online gaming and such, there's not really a point for it to exist anymore. And before you get pissed and say, I need to get some real friends, I have plenty of real friends. It's just that I've learned how to adapt with what's here now. And if you haven't, then that's not a game developer's fault. That's not 343 Industries' fault. It's just how the world works. Technology advances and we just need to move on forward with it. We can't stay in the past forever. Sorry, but that's just how it is. So, the reason behind 343 not having split screen in Halo 5? It's not that they don't want to, it's that it's just not possible. And the reason being that, with the type of engine that Halo 5 is running on, and with the type of hardware the Xbox One is running on, especially considering how outdated it is, and with how it's programmed, and with how the console works, split screen on Halo 5 just won't work. It's just not possible, especially if 343 wants Halo 5 to run at 60 FPS and 1080p resolution at all times, which nowadays is far better for a first-person shooter as opposed to having a split-screen experience. Sorry, but with the type of game Halo 5 is, and with the era that we live in, once again, split-screen is obsolete, and online gaming is just where it's at now. That's how it's been for quite a while now, to be quite honest. And before you get pissed off and question how exactly a game like GoldenEye 64 could run split screen on a system like the Nintendo 64 and a game like Halo 5 on the Xbox One can't, here's your answer. Completely different eras, completely different types of technology, completely different consoles that ran on different specs, different hardware, different software, and that's just how it is. Things were much more simple back then in the 90s. With the era that we're in now, with how much technology developers are craving now more than ever, considering how much bigger games are getting, trying to make demands happen, trying to make everything possible happen in a game that developers want to happen, is more of a dream now more than anything. Sorry, but that's just the reality of the situation. And when you really think about it, you're running the game on two different screens on the same TV at once. Just think about that. With the era that we're in now, running the game on two different screens is a major fucking bitch for a console to handle. In fact, I've heard reports of a game like COD Advanced Warfare lagging like a major bitch in split screen mode. But hey, what can developers do? There's nothing they can do. So, we just need to accept the fact that split screen is dead, and online gaming is where it's at. But anyways, that's all I have to say for the examples. Now, on to what I really want to say. We cannot let nostalgia hold us back, alright? When you let nostalgia hold you back, you're holding yourself back from new experiences and new things. New things that you could try, new things that could easily change your life, whether it be for better or worse. Because when you're taking risks, that leads to being more confident about doing new things. And with new things, once again, comes new experiences. So, when it comes down to doing new things, it's fine to do so. Leaving the past behind and trying out something different is always fine to do. It's always okay to do. Don't be afraid to. Because when you're doing new things, those new things eventually become good memories that you'll have to cherish on. And living in the past is something that nobody should do. So, the best thing that we can do as a species and as people is just move forward with life and just enjoy it for what we have, cherish what we have, cherish the memories that we have, and just keep trying new things and just keep having fun. Hey, what can we do, right? Anyways, that's all I had to say. I hope you enjoyed this commentary, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, I'm out.